Okay, I'm going to weigh in here a little bit. So, obviously, everybody and their brother and their cousin and their cousin's cousin and their cousin's brother have been talking about the Epstein debacle. You will never see the Epstein files. Those files will never see the light of day. The thing is most people aren't looking at the big picture. They are looking at the micro and they're not looking at the macro. The truth of the matter is there are a whole lot of people around the globe that would be implicated by those files. Those files, to begin with, was a blackmail operation. We all know this. We know the nation, quote unquote, nation that was largely behind it. And the United States was just playing a puppet as usual for them. So here's the thing. When you've got undoubtedly like at least a third of politicians from major nations around the globe, when you've got them implicated in crimes like this, what happens if all of a sudden all that information comes out and every one of those individuals are rounded up and arrested? What happens then? You're looking at a major void in several major nations' governments around the world at the same time. You want to talk about one hell of a shakeup. You're also going to have people, because this is the really messed up thing. You have people that like somebody, their personality or their persona, more than they love anything else. And people that will still stand up, support, and cheer for these monsters, regardless of what they've done. Just because, I don't know, they felt some closeness to a TV show somebody was on, or something like that. We will never see those Epstein files. They will never see the light of day, because it would cause so many problems. I'm looking at it from the void aspect, but there's other aspects too. What kind of countries might be, encouraged by this to take an anti-U.S. stance, right? I'm not so sure a lot of them are what I would necessarily call an ally right now, but for the most part, they're not anti-U.S. This could very well tip that over, right? Because again, you're going to have people in these other nations that, for one, no matter what, they're not going to back down from supporting their idols. And at the same time, you have others that would just simply be mad because, look at the mess that the United States has caused, right? We know how this world works. There's very little to no self-accountability. This is big. This is big. This is not conspiracy theory. This is not, the Democrats with one of their Russia hoaxes. It's not that. And it's sad that even Trump, Bongino, none of them will actually have a heart-to-heart with folks and let them know what's going on. And I'm telling you, I would avoid giving actual support to any person that doesn't show you by their fruits. If we have to go by fruits here, man, I've got a lot of questions. The AI, the data centers, the fact that all of us are going to be paying, just enormously higher power bills because of these data centers and this AI. We're going to be the ones that suffer from that. Just like we're the ones that are suffering because now we're going to be shipping beef to Australia, which wouldn't previously buy it. They've backtracked on that trade law, and so I guess we're going to be exporting beef. The stuff we're paying just absolutely insane prices for right now. So we can export it to other countries so we can sell it there. Because, Australia first. Talk about the ultimate bait and switch. Boy, red team got it. They got it. Not once, but twice. I called it as a bait and switch on the first one because of, what was the name of the Warp Speed, Operation Warp Speed. I was calling it out then that red team got a bait and switch. If you can't tell now, term 2, that there's a bait and switch that went on, you're one of those people that fit the category that you got to have an idol, and it is what it is. Keep your eyes open, folks. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on, and it's only going to get crazier. Remember who the author of confusion is. Don't let him win. Shalom.